Hi everyone, this is Rachel from rwcrafts.com. Today I'll be sharing with you how I created a mixed media card. It uses some stencils and inks and modeling paste. So I'm starting by creating my own custom color of the modeling paste here. You see that I put down some Hero Arts ink in Orchid and also Rose Madder. So I'm getting a light purple and a light pink. Inks are a great way to customize your paste because it won't change the consistency of the paste that you're using. If you use like a watercolor or a paint, it might make your modeling paste too liquidy and then it won't work with your stencils very well. But that's something you can test out, of course. So I'm starting by creating this background on the panel. This is a piece of mixed media paper, and I'm using Dina Wakley acrylic inks or acrylic paints in lemon and tangerine. Now, you can still buy those paints, they'll just be in a different packaging than what you see. I finished it off with some Dina Wakley cheddar spray that I dripped on top. Once that dried, I'm adding the modeling paste that I created. You can see I'm blending it together. The goal of using the stencil with those colors of paste and the background was to try and create like a Arizona sunset look. The stencil that I'm using is from Hero Arts. It's called Delicate Petals. This die and the stencils that I'll be using later are from a Hero Arts monthly kit. It is from August 2022. You may still be able to find it on various websites, but the products that I'm using may not necessarily be available, but I'm hoping that you're able to still get some ideas with the things that you might have in your stash. So you can see that I inked up that mountain scene with my distress inks in various shades of brown. And now I'm using one of the stencils from the kit to give some detail on the top. And now I am using the cactus stencils. So I start off by using distress ink and crushed olive, and I'm doing this over every single one. And you can see I messed up a little bit, but that's okay. And now I'm using the detailed stencil on top. With peeled paint distress ink. And I like using these little tiny blending brushes that I have linked below for small details like that. And I am going to run those through my die cut machine. I also created a second set that you'll see show up on the screen using cracked pistachio, peacock feathers, and seedless preserves. So just to give some different look to my scene. So now that I've trimmed down the panel to 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches, I'm going to start gluing everything on. So I'm gluing on the cactus first onto the mountainside, and now I'm putting the mountainside onto my background panel. You will see me a lot. I use Tombow Mono Multi-Glue. It's always in my stash. I buy it in multiple packs, so I never run out. So now I've die cut a banner. The banner strip is actually from a Lawn Fawn die set, but you can use any banner that you have on hand. And now to shape the stamp as I want it, you see that I'm just going to kind of mold it with my fingers, nothing too complicated. And the stamp set is also from the stamp that I'm using is also from a set in the August 2022 Hero Arts kit. Be wild and free. I like to stamp my sentiments in VersaFine black ink because you get a really, really crisp look. I also did hit it with my heat tool before I did that yellow ink blending on top, just so that there weren't any smudges. And I'm going to pop this up with some foam tape. And you'll see I add glue to the back of the foam tape. That's because the background is so many different layers. I wanted to make sure it would stick. Be wild and free, and a little more glue on the back. So I am going to top this card off by putting some adhesive on the back and put it on my A2 sized card base. And that completes the card for today. I hope you got some ideas from this quick little video that you can add mixed media into your everyday card making. Thanks for checking it out. All the supplies I've used are listed in the description below. Thank you so much. Bye.